Hey everyone, welcome to Empower Team Monday Night Call. I'm Natalie Dolan. I'm an Emerald brand ambassador, and we are just so excited for this Monday night call because we have some exciting news to share with you guys. I'm going to do my best to explain where we're heading, and then Natalie Borges is going to take over and share about authentic customer connection. And she just has so much value to add to all of us. And so, yeah, so just to start off with, we talked about last week that we had some exciting news to share, and we're still in the developmental phase. But I do want to announce that we are starting our own Empower Team page just for us. So this is super exciting. This is a really big deal. This is something that we have been so, we have prayed about this, considered this, had meetings about this, talked about this for a long time, waited on this for a long time. We have waited about as long as we think that we can wait because this team needs this. We are treating our Empower Team chat, our Empower Team Comment Love chat like a team page. And it's a lot going on in there because really we're just supposed to be asking for comments. And so we're sharing value in there. We're sharing podcasts, we're sharing YouTube videos and training. And we know that we need a place where we can share all of that as a team. We want to have a place for you all to grow into your leadership. We are all about leadership development, and the way you grow as a leader and develop leaders is by adding value. And so we want to have a really solid place for you guys to add value to the whole and be able to find things and have them not get lost. And so we have been, we started the page, we have guides transferred over. We're still in the beginning phases. So as of right now, we have a launch date for tomorrow. We are launching it tomorrow. And for now, we will just start with adding Natalie. I've seen Natalie dancing in the background. I'm looking right at you, boo. We want to have a place, just starting off for now where all of us on actively working the business on the team, we're going to be added into this page. And we're going to hold off on customers for right now, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a month. We have another leader meeting where we're going to make a vision. We're going to plan it out. We're going to clearly know what kind of value we're going to be adding to customers in the page before we just start putting people in there. Okay. So we on this team, if you don't know, we spend hours and hours planning for our month in advance. And this has definitely added more to our planning because we just want it to be the best for everyone, right? So a big goal of ours with the team page is to have a place that is more valuable for not just business builders, but also VIP customers when we're adding them in there. Product information, detox information, just learning more about the products, learning more about gut health. And then we're going to get a clearer vision on what else that looks like, whether that's nutrition and whatever that looks like. We're not, so we're really coming together, pouring our heart and soul into what this could be and what this needs to be for this team to continue to explode, right? So for now, we will get y'all put in there tomorrow and just hang in there with us as we refine this page. You're going to be able to see it grow and evolve with us and as we redo things. And it's going to be a really cool process for us all to be a part of. So very excited about that. We will launch tomorrow. Natalie, take it away.
Yay, so exciting. Such a big deal. Such a big deal. with that, I love that Natalie said like what we're going to be providing for our customers, because tonight we're going to be talking about customers and what we provide for them, because they're really special, right? I mean, they got you in business. You're making money. This is great. We value our customers. And so we want to value the connection that we have with our customers. We were having a leader meeting at the beginning of the month, and we were talking about like, man, it is so important for us to emphasize the importance of connecting with our customers. I think sometimes it's easier to connect with a business builder because you're doing like life with them, right? Like you guys are exchanging ideas, you're, brainstorming, you're having a lot of that connection. But sometimes with a customer, you don't really have that because they're not thinking about Plexus as much as you're thinking about Plexus. They're just supplementing and then they're living their life. But it's important for us to know that we are a customer-centric brand. So connection is everything, right? Our brand is basically, Plexus is all about making people happier and healthier, making people happier and healthier. The people that you're bringing in is going to be very, very important for them to get more than just a transaction. So we're going to talk about some do's. So if you've got pen and paper, this would be the time to write this down. Okay. Going to have 7 do's and 3 don'ts. So we're going to keep it simple, and we're going to flow through this and hopefully be done right before 9. So do's. You want to make an effort to get in front of people, your customers, as much as possible. And I just started doing this. And so I wanted to experiment this new thing that I'm doing. It's been a little over a week now, and it's sending my customers a quick video instead of typing out a follow-up. Are you taking your 2 pro bio, rather than making it something very short, cut and dry, sending a 20-30 second video is so easy. And so what I've noticed doing this is that by just getting in front of my customers with a 20 to 30 second video, okay, a lot of you sign up people over the phone. Sometimes we do it for them, or we Zoom afterward, which is great. But what if we got in front of their faces a little bit more? Guess what people started doing? They started sending me videos. They started sending me videos back. They started sending me selfies. I'm like, this is great. If they can take a selfie with their pink drink and send it to me, then they might be more inclined to sharing. So as much as that's kind of vulnerable to kind of put your face out there and, do a little video for a follow-up, I really recommend you doing that. When we get in front of them more, there's more connection. They're seeing that you are a real person. You're not just like on Instagram. I mean, depending, if you're signing your neighbor up, well, that's kind of different, right? You can kind of just see them. But when you're signing people up that you're not in close proximity with, I think this is going to be really helpful. I've already seen the connection in my customers be a little deeper than they were previously, because I feel like we're getting face to face, we're talking, and everyone's schedule is a little different, right? So remember, they're not eating, breathing, thinking about Plexus 24/7. So to do this, just an easy way to connect with them. If you can get on a FaceTime and just chat, that's great. But if you have 30 seconds, you can send a little quick clip and they would feel so special. And they might even send you a clip back. And that's more special to me because they're being vulnerable too. And you don't have to have makeup on. I sent my videos, I was just cap on, and I was just like, hey, I just wanted to real quick make this video and just follow up and see how you're feeling, making sure you're taking your 2 probiotics. Super easy, simple, quick, but I'm noticing that it's having a deeper impact. So 2, never stop educating your customers. I think it's important sometimes once we got people on and we're like, okay, great. Like their belief is, they believe that these probiotics are the best probiotics, but we never want to stop educating them. So even as a follow-up, sending them once again, why ProBio is so important, why BioCleanse is so good for them. Never stopping that education process, because we forget and they're not thinking about it like you are. Okay. They might wonder, why am I taking these 2 probiotics? Why do I have to increase the 4? Why am I doing this? So making sure that they're aware and continuously do that is important. 3, thank you messages. I mean, I remember I used to send like postcards. And I think that is super special, but even if you can just send them a thank you message and just say, I just want to say thank you so much for trusting me and, getting on board with this. Doesn't have to be long, drawn out, but just if they're consistently ordering, then you should be consistently saying thank you. They're trusting you. They're in this with you. It's not just a once, thank you for purchasing and signing up, but really, really think about increasing that appreciation for your customers. 4, always respond confidently to their concerns. I think confidence is so important. And it's something that it's kind of just like that parent-child relationship, when you speak to your children, you want to be confident and you want them to know that, they can trust you. You want them to know that you can lead them. So this is very important to always respond confidently. You don't have to have the answers to everything, but let them know, I will immediately look this up. I don't know the answer, but I'm going to get back to you because I want the best for you. I want to give you the best information. And 5. So like I said before, keep it personal, not transactional. Okay, I think this is really important. I think sometimes because we might have a lot of people that we're managing that we get into transaction mode, right? You give me this, I give you this next. You give me this, I give you this next. Another generic message next. Did you, and that does not create connection. That is not authenticity, right? Remember that these are your people. And so if they posted about their dad having COVID, if they posted about, their daughter having a hard time in school, it would mean the world to them for them to know that this wasn't just a transaction and that you actually do care about them. You reached out to them about Plexus because you cared about them, not because you just wanted a sale, right? So you don't want to just stop there. You want to keep it personal. Keep it personal. We are in a people business. They are the center of why we do this. We can't forget that. 6, stay active on social media. Let them be seeing your face, right? We want them to see your face. We want them to feel connected to you. Okay. If you go on a week hiatus, every other, few months and no one knows where you are, and these people are not really, close to you, they're not seeing you, it's not good. So just stay active. I'm not saying you have to post every 5 minutes, but just stay active on your social media, because that is the way that they're staying connected to you. And it means more to them probably than you even know. 7, this is something that I thought was interesting when I had read this in an article, and it was talking about surveying your customers. Is there another way I can help you? Is there another way I can support you? Asking these questions to customers, yes, are a great communication tool, great follow-up tool, but it's telling them that you're there and that you actually care about what you are providing for them. So ask them, is there anything else I can do for you? Like, is there any, Is there any other thing that you need right now? Is there, would you like for me to, just find out what it is that they need, and then just help support that. We're not going to solve everybody's problem. We're not here to solve everyone's problem, but we do want them to feel heard. Okay, so a few don'ts. So we got 3 don'ts. We have 7 do's. Now we got the 3 don'ts. Like I said before, do not use a one size fits all approach. Honestly, I think at this point, if you've been here for a little bit, you know that it's like the hey girl culture, like that's already a thing. Like don't message people hey girl, use their actual name. Use their name when you're talking to them, affirm them in their in your messages, but don't just use a one size fits all, because they can sense that. And once again, it becomes transactional. One size fits all approach is like a pet peeve to me. Like even in life, like one thing is not going to be good for hundreds of people. One thing cannot be good for all, so always remember that these are individuals. And even though you are running a business, these are people, and they're all very different and unique. 2, this is I think an obvious one, but don't ignore them. If, sometimes customers can be a little, they're asking you a lot of questions, or, if you feel like they're asking you a lot of questions, maybe hand them some resources, but don't ignore them, even if they're being a little extra, because then that's cutting the connection. So we don't want to cut the connection. We want to expand the connection, and that doesn't do it. 3, do not underestimate your customers' trust. I think this is so important, that they trusted you, that we don't do socials anymore. Thank God. But you guys, they were giving you their social. They were giving me their social. And I don't know about y'all, but for me, first generation American, you don't give your social. All of my like Hispanic first generation, I would tell Natalie all the time, this is, they love that social security number. Like this is, this is not easy. So for them to trust me, or anyone above the age of 50, like they trusted you to give you their social. Like that was, we don't do that anymore, but still, like they're giving you their money, and they're being consistent, and they're taking their products because they trust you, because you said this was going to help them, because you said that this would, bring relief to them. They believed you. Don't underestimate that. That's a really big deal. Anytime they order, anytime they reorder, that's huge. They trust you. Just know that they trust you. And I hope that creates connection for you, just to realize that, oh man, yeah, they do trust me. They're not just, no, they're giving me their money. They're giving me their attention. They're invested in this. They took my word for it, and Plexus's word for it, but still, and all the other testimonies, but still, they took your word for it. And that's really special. And I just wanted to really emphasize that trust aspect, because that's where connection starts. And honestly, when they sign up, it's there. That's the proof that they trust you. So I hope that helps create some more lasting connection with you and your customers. I know sometimes it's hard to, give everyone your undivided attention, but if you would just be authentic with each one of them, that would be enough. That would be enough, and they would feel that. So thank you guys.
So good. Yeah, I think authentic connection, a lot of it does go back to trust. and building trust with people. And we build trust with people by showing up consistently on social media, showing our face, sharing our values. They connect with our values. They trust us to show up and be a part of their lives. And so, yeah, by the time they sign up with us, that's why I never have had any issues with people giving me their social, sending me pictures of their credit card, giving me, just letting me write down their credit card number. I have, I get no objection with that, because over time I have shown that I can be trusted.
Yep.
And that's what we're all doing. So go into it knowing that by the time they buy, they do trust you if you're doing those things that you're talking about, you've shown that you care about them. So yeah, that was so good. I loved all of these tips. Thank you so much, Nat. All right, y'all. We will see you on Pink Power team call after this. Have a couple minutes for a potty break, and then we'll see you on the next call. Take care.